you've spent a lot of time here at the MCG. What does it mean to you to be playing a season proper game? I know you had the match here last year, but your finals game, a double header, like it's going to be huge.
Yeah, it is huge, and you're right. I spent a lot of time here at the G. Sort of every Saturday, I'd be bugging mum and dad to say, "Let's go to the footy this weekend and sit in the stands here." So I'd never had the chance to play on the G prior to the prelim we played earlier this year, and then to have, I guess, 3 opportunities to play at the hallowed turf this year has been something really special. And then, as you mentioned, to play before the men's finals is something so surreal. I was one of those fans that got here so early when it came to footy finals. I grew up a Richmond supporter, but mum was Geelong, so I got to go to a lot of Geelong finals as a kid, and then Richmond started to come good too. But getting here to the footy, to the G early on footy finals days is just so exciting. There's something about September here at the G, so to share that experience with the men's team is something I'm really looking forward to, and the group is just pumped about.
What did you learn from playing that prelim here? What's sort of different about playing here compared to, obviously a much smaller venue you played on Friday night?
I think in terms of the dimensions, not too much different to Casey. Well, they're the same dimensions. So in terms of game style, it's not that different, but it's just a special feeling when you walk out onto the ground, you look at the stands, and you just know that you're playing at the MCG. It's something that just sort of hits a bit different when you're at this facility and at this ground, and then to have the opportunity to play in front of so many D's fans, I think it'll just be really special. But yeah, we like playing on big grounds. It suits our game style. We love the contested ball, but we also have a lot of skill amongst our group, and to play on those big grounds really suit our game style.
We've had the push over the last week or two about playing in more stadiums. Nicole Livingston said this week it's potentially a cost issue is sort of the main barrier to that. How do you feel when you sort of hear that, and which camp do you sit in? Do you want more games at grounds like this?
I think when you see games like Saturday night played at Marvel between the two new teams in Hawthorn and Essendon, the skill is just, and the game style is so much better. So I think for our product and the opportunities that playing in stadium presents is so great, and it's probably an investment that we'd as players love the AFL to continue to make. But I don't know if there's opportunities for triple headers, double headers to I guess eliminate that cost of playing at suburban grounds, because the product of AFLW is so much greater when played in stands.
How much do you take out of round one? How much belief in terms of knocking off Adelaide?
Yeah, I think belief's a big one. I think we've obviously been on the rough side of Adelaide the last couple of times we've played them, so to finally get the nod over them, they're such a great team. We respect them so much. So to finally beat them was a really good start to our campaign, and loved the performance of our group. I thought we were so strong in the contest against probably the best contest team. So to match them and beat them in that area was something really that we'll continue to build on throughout the year. But built a lot of belief out of that win, and a really good stepping stone to kick off the season.
Just on the venue again, does it actually lift the intensity of the game itself, do you think?
Yeah, I think so. I think playing on smaller grounds do have more emphasis on the contest, because there's not as much space to work in, and it's a bit more congestion. So to have a ferocious, fierce game like that in round one, I guess sets us up really well for the contest aspect of our game.
You've got a good record going north, but pretty much all the games being 10 points or less.
I think we play a really similar brand of footy in the sense that we both love the contested ball, and then we've both got skill on the outside. You mentioned that there's been some really tight games between the two teams, and I think that's probably because we do play a similar brand of footy, and we love playing against North. We really respect them. I think they've got great players across the board, and love the challenge that this weekend presents.